Alright, so we're at 1598 rapid rating. One more game and then I'm going to be officially above 1600 elo. And I'm super nervous right now. Okay, e4, I will play d5. They take, and now I'm going to play knight f6. Okay, they play really fast. Here I can just take the pawn. If they take my knight, I'm just going to recapture with the queen, and I'm doing very fine. I'm doing very well with my queen in the middle, because there's no knight c3. So we have d4. I'm thinking about knight c6, and then get the bishop out, and then probably long castles. I think that's what I'm going to do. c4 is annoying though. Actually, never mind. If c4, I can take the pawn on d4. I'm actually threatening, yep. So they do play c3 to defend the d4 pawn. And now I need to develop the bishop somewhere, probably to f5, because there is no other square. Would have loved to pin the knight on f3, but since that's not an option, we're gonna have to play like this. Yep, bishop f5, and then either e6 or long castles. And then we're going to see what our opponent is going to do. And my opponent is 1651 rated, so yeah. Knight of 3 makes perfect sense. I'm thinking to just long castle here. I don't really see that much wrong. I guess there is c4, but since I will long castle, my rook is on d8 and the pawn is pinned, so I think that's a good idea. If c4, I could give a check. I guess I could also go to e4. Yeah, we're going to have to see what our opponent does based on the next move. Okay, queen a4. It's a weird move. It's not attacking that pawn because it's defended. I could go check. They will block. Actually, e5 looks really good here. The only problem with e5 is that if they take, I can't really take with the knight. Yeah, you know what? I could also just play king b8 and defend this pawn. But I also like the fact that the king is in the center of the board and I need to attack it somehow. And then I take, oh yeah, if they take here, it's checkmate. I kind of forgot about that detail. Yeah, e5 looks really good here. Just striking in the center, the king is still in the middle. I'm trying to open some things up. If they take with a pawn, that's very good for me. And if they don't take, okay, bishop c4. I could go check. Let's say they block with a bishop. Yeah, I have to move my queen somewhere, but I do think giving a check looks really good because I'm trying to not let them castle. Let's give a check. They block with the bishop. And now if I take, they take with a pawn. And then I take here. I think I need to think about this for a second. Takes, maybe takes. Yeah, I do think I will have to take this pawn. Something is just telling me. Takes, what if takes with a knight? Then I take. Yeah, that looks good, I guess. Yeah, let's take the pawn in the middle. And then after pawn takes, there could be this check here with the bishop, actually. I almost didn't see that. If I take with the knight, there's probably knight takes, rook takes, and then maybe check. Yeah, that's kind of complicated. Yeah, giving this check looks really good. Not letting the king castle, protected by the knight. If I would have taken here, then here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here, I just realized if I take, they take, I take with the rook, they take my bishop, I take this bishop. Yeah, maybe I will go for that actually, because the bishop here is pinned. Yep, let's go for it. He's gonna take with the knight, and then I'm going to take with the rook. Yeah, but what I will say is that this position is looking very good for me. I have my king castled, and yeah, my rooks are connected. This rook is about to come in, and the king is already in the middle. It's already looking a little bit difficult for white here. If takes and I take, they could also take on here. Well, but then I have check. What? Are you kidding me right now? It's the 12th move of the game and they have already resigned. I mean, if it keeps going like this, I'm going to reach 2000 rating. What is this? Yeah, I mean, well, I have no words. I literally have nothing to say about this game. I mean, it was a 12 move game. Chess.com gives me a 2300 rating with 93.6 accuracy. I mean, that was just crazy. Yeah, I mean, all of these moves were book moves. Yeah, I mean, d4, knight c6. Okay, a bishop f5 is inaccurate, but I want to see why. Let's enable the analysis. E5 was the best move. Okay, so striking in the center but earlier. And bishop f5 is the second best move. It's the second best move and it's still inaccurate. Okay, interesting. Anyway, bishop f5 we castled. That is also inaccurate. I have no idea why. I think the engine really wants e5, so that's why they give everything else inaccurate. Okay, e5 was a great move. Okay, that was good to know. Check was also great. Taking was the best. Bishop b4 check was inaccurate. Okay. What should I have played instead? Rook takes d4. Wow. Because that is a brilliant move. Because if knight takes, and then what? And let's say what if they take this pawn? There is a mate in 5 if they ignore. How? Check. King f1. Check. Here. Check. Yeah, there's no way I would have seen this. There's just no way I would have seen this. I mean, rook takes is... I chose the bishop check, and king e2 is a blunder. Yeah, if knight takes, rook takes. What would have happened if they took on a7 though? I want to know that. There is a mate in 4, starting with queen g4 check here, and then you take on... Yeah, okay. It's basically game over. I mean, that was a crazy game. And we have officially reached 1600 rating. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.